Hello and welcome back, folks. Aaron here once more again, and today we're going to be doing the review and unboxing of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Games Legendary 5D'S Structure Deck, featuring Yusei's Crows and Akiza's, basically their decks, upgraded decks from the original anime cards to basically what you would get their upgraded forms for the current modern TCG, but it's all their upgraded cards. I can see right here back at the box, you see all their upgraded cards for their structure for their decks right here. These cards basically make them much more viable to play, especially if we play, and I do know at least for some of these as well, especially if we play Master Duel, you get at least a good grip on that, or if you play the TCG as well. But yeah, you can see right here, and a lot of these cards are also going to be, I'm pretty sure all of these cards are going to be in their shiny variant, so not all of them should be just plain cards, all of them are going to be very shiny, so we'll see that. But yeah, without further ado, folks, dive right in with the unboxing of this structure deck set. So starting now, let's go with opening this, as these should be able to open from the side right here, as you see right there, and we should be able to slide these out. And their structure decks basically come in kind of like the basic, kind of like the old style was all. Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me a little bit of the old style. That's all in there. The rest of the box, we'll just keep this in the background right here. And right here, starting off, we got I'm pretty sure the chibi cards of older chibi versions that you've probably seen either at Target, Walmart, or anywhere else. Cards, they have like these structure decks with the chibi version. You get the chibi version of the cards. I'm pretty sure all of these are going to be the chibi version of all their ace or boss monsters. So right here, we have Black Wings right here. We'll open this right now in a second. As right here, I'm pretty sure is Kiza's, I think, since Plant Monsters right there. And then, yep, this one right here is Yusei's because his Junk Warrior was, with his junk cards. So, first things first, well, I want to leave this last, but we already seen alternate artwork for Sarah, which I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks cute. So, first things first, let's go with Crow's upgrade for his structure deck right here. I'm gonna have to put these in foils in a second. Oof. Let's get these out right here. And ooh, all of Crow's cards for his upgraded deck. See right there, we have Blackwing, Venue of the Emblem Honors, Icarus Attack. Like I said before, all these cards are basically going to be shiny variants. Ooh, almost lost that. Oh, almost all shiny variants. I guess not all of them. We have Blackbird Clothes. Ooh, Blackwing Armor Master. I actually have a shiny version of the, I think for their last standard for 25th anniversary. I still have that version of that card still somewhere around here. So I actually probably added to this deck. We have some more Blackwing cards. We have Black Gale Wind, or some of the base ones. Black Bora, Joel and Lockwood, really good. Ooh, I actually got two of these. Really good staple cards, especially. I'm pretty sure right now in the meta right now is pretty good. I got Blackwing Icarus, Shangri-La, Blackwing Orisha, Blackwing Hamata, Ash Blossom. Legit, this card used to be super expensive, and now a bunch of reprints, not really so much. That's why I sometimes tell people, like, just wait a couple months. Konami's going to reprint a lot of these cards, especially a lot of those staple cards for hand traps, and especially with especially for Ghost Mortar. I have the shiny version of these two, so they're still kind of expensive and rare too, but I still have them there. Overall, not bad at all. Like I said before, these are basically the upgraded structure decks for all these all the three characters right here. This is Crow's upgraded deck. So basically, you can actually play the meta to at least a decent degree, especially with Blackwing being one of those rogue decks that still is pretty viable. I do see Blackwing every once in a while when I play Master Duel, so it's a really good deck that still plays pretty well, especially if you're not expecting it. Overall, the card looks great. And we got one of the not maxi, but is technically maxi cards. And we have regular staples like MST, which I'm surprised they actually put MST in here. Book of Moon, which is still a pretty good card, Book of Moon. Blackwing World, a couple copies of those. Forbidden Chalice, pretty still good card right here as well. Called by the Grave, still good card as well. Some more Blackwing cards, Delta Crow, Anti-Reverse, Blackwing Twin Shadows, and then the rest of the single cards. Blackwing Arms, Silver Wind, his main boss monster, or ace monster, Blackwing Dragon. So I feel like Blackwing Full Armor is technically the more boss monster. Then we have Blackwing Assault Dragon, which I think they kind of did the upgrade for the Assault monsters to fix them because the trap cards were terrible. I don't know why they ever used trap cards for the Assault cards. They should have been spell cards, but oh well. I guess that was back then during the older style, back then during the old meta, during when 5D'S was around, Blackwing Boar, and then Blackwing Beastmaster. Overall, not bad. Crow's structure deck looks pretty upgraded, and I actually feel like you probably play this and do decently well. Now let's go with the keys right here. How do I open this? Right here. Like these decks have basically these structure decks right here. Just take out the strips of plastic, and you just basically just line them out there. And then we have here the Miracle Fertilizer. A lot of really nice shiny cards right there. Overall, not bad at all. You have Black Garden right there. Looking pretty nice. Black Rose Shoot. Overall, looking good. Blooming of the Darkest Rose. Nice trap card. And then we have Perilous Empress of Blossom. Overall, not bad. Then back to the regular base cards for Black Rose Dragon, which is really what you need for a Black Rose deck. I've been actually trying to make one on Master Duel. But now that I have the structure deck for that, I'll just probably copy this onto my Master Duel deck. Depending if we have some of the cards here, that's the other thing too. But overall, a lot of these staples here, especially with Ghost Ogre, still a decently good card. And the meta, Red Rose Dragon, really nice. I'm actually kind of glad I got an upgraded Black Rose Dragon deck in real life, because trying to make one's kind of difficult. I got to all buy these cards. Granted, this was actually pretty expensive. It was like around 40 bucks in total. If you want to buy this, I got this at Walmart because I saw it there, and I was like, you know what, I'll buy it. What's the worst? And overall, I'm not hating. I really liking it. I am a 5D'S fan. It's one of my favorite of the shows. I'm gonna be honest. It's the one I like more. Like, I still like OG Yu-Gi-Oh. GX was fine. I rewatched GX a lot, but 5D'S a little bit much more mature, a little much more older, and I feel like didn't get as much. Okay, kind of did get a little bit kind of X because of 4Kids, because, you know, 4Kids. And those are the Maxi variant cards. And Monster Reborn, a lot of the older cards, Terraforming, not bad at all. Just regular version of Miracle Fertilizer, Black Rose as well, Fragrance, Soul Allies, Frozen Rose, White Rose Cluster, Black Rose Shoot, Infinite Paradise. I remember when this card was very, very expensive. And now it's just basically now regular reprint. And we have the Boss Monster, Black Rose Dragon, Splendid Rose. I finally got myself a copy of this, I think. I don't think I ever had a physical copy of Moonlight. I'm kind of glad I got one now. You know, it was just a regular reprint. Garden Rose. Then we have the Link ones too, because the upgrader for this card for the Link ones are actually really useful for it. Then Rudy Rose Dragon, which is a very, very good card for this deck as well. Like, I played a semi-variation of Black Rose, and Rudy Rose is a really, really good card for that. And then Garden Rose, and that's pretty much it for Akiza's deck. Put that to the side right there. And now let's go for last but not least, Yusei's deck right here. With his Junk Warriors and upgrade for Stardust. As Stardust, along with Red Dragon Archfiend, being the main staples of 5D'S, especially of the decks. Next to Blue Eyes, I feel like Red Dragon Archfiend gets a good amount of support. That is what one of my friends kind of says. But then again, my friend is a Six Samurai fan, and he kind of wants more Six Samurai cards, which I'm not wrong with him. Six Samurai is also a great tech too, and I feel like it kind of needs more cards for that as well. Got some Full Speed Warrior right here. Scrap Synchron. You know, not gonna lie, as much as the Junk Warrior cards, I can never get to make them work for me a lot. Black Rose, Black Wing, I could probably get pretty easy, but it's always with the Junk Warrior cards. I can never follow to make them work. Other people can. But yeah, overall, these are upgraded cards of Junk Warrior Extreme. Much great upgrade of it. Scrap Warrior looking pretty nice. And we have basically all of the upgrades of the original cards, which Hedgehog right here. Now it's Archbolt Hedgehog. Crossbow Sonic Chick. I do like the not reprints, what do you call these? Not retro cards, but basically where the make them a little bit much more upgraded from the original forms. Ah, damn it. Retrains, there we go. That's the word of card I'm going for. Junk Warrior card that's still old, that still works regardless because of the way level 2 is. Because it's level 3, still gets level 2 from the graveyard, still works. Stardust Synchron, really good card. That's one used to be at the pretty sure Metaforce, basically Synchrons back then. Revolution Synchron is actually another good one as well. Satellite Synchron. Like a lot of these. A lot of these are basically tuners meant for basically Synchron summoning. And we have a lot of tuners going into this. Then we have just main cards like Junk Converter right here for like level cards, which is actually not bad, especially when you're trying to get your cards out. Double Warrior, basically when you need to, basically especially some token cards to basically sync or something. Effect Failure, really good card when you're trying to stop your opponent's turn, which is not bad. 2 of these, not bad. Ash Blossom, always good. They have the Molcharmy Perla, which is basically kind of like a Max C. Then on your mark, get set, duel. One of the stable cards here. I also thought this would be shiny one, but you know what, it's fine. Overall, not bad. 2 of those. Tuning's always good. Though, not gonna lie, Tuning actually has a couple different artworks. This is, I think, the current one for it right now. But I remember Tuning having a different one. I think using Junk Warrior. Yeah, here it is. This is the one I was looking at right here. There's the using Junk Warrior for that one. And Duelist Genesis with Stardust. Synchro Rumble, which has Red Dragon Archfiend on there, but still for level 7 level 8 Synchros. Clashing Souls. Some of the anime moments with Junk Warrior was Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh, this is was Junk Warrior, which was Yusei's main monster, ace monster for Stardust. 1-for-1, Scrapyard, Called by the Graves, always a good card. Crossroad Destinator, one that used to be really good. Forbidden Droplet as well. Kind of don't see these cards anymore. And like, I mean, sometimes yes, on occasion, like you recite them in. But a lot of times you don't see these anymore because people kind of don't use them anymore. They're not really viable, especially with a lot of the meta decks not really need them anymore. Synchro Zone. And for Imperials, I do see on occasion. Alternate artwork for Junk Warrior. This is actually the first time I've seen a different alternate artwork for Junk Warrior. I'm actually happy about that. Then Junk Speed as well. I'm pretty sure these are alternate artworks. Minus Stardust. I do have alternate artwork for Stardust of a different card I do have for shiny version for Stardust. I'll probably show that one later. I'm doing some of my older Yu-Gi-Oh card stacks. XL Synchro Stardust Dragon. Really, really good card. It actually jumps into, if you summon this, you can summon regular Stardust afterwards using its effect. Formidable Synchron, one of the cards I kind of do hate when I'm fighting against Stardust decks because this thing can jump into a bunch of Synchro cards. Stardust Warrior, pretty good card. Shooting Star Dragon, which is one of the boss monsters right there. And then one of the cards that allows basically the summoning Crimson Dragon. This thing right here, Master Duel and TCG, really, really is viable for basically just making a lot of these strategies work. Overall, pretty good. Now let's go with the chibi version of the cards right here. By opening this up, and let's just pop this in the backside. Granted, I was gonna leave these as is and not open them up, but I was gonna do this like, you know, I'm gonna open them up just to see. Let's hope the plastic doesn't. Ooh. I'm trying to also keep my cards in pristine condition. I just don't want to hurt them too much. See, I know a lot of times the corners tend to get a lot of these because a lot of these times these plastic are kind of hell. But let's go. We have, Shiny Stardust Dragon in chibi form. Oh, looking pretty nice. Chibi Black Rose Dragon, looking pretty nice right there as well. You can see right there the shininess prismatic. I'm pretty sure it's prismatic. Then we have Black Winged Dragon as well, in chibi form as well. Overall, pretty cute. And then we have the chibi forms for everybody for their token cards. We have a Yusei right here. A Kiza, their chibi form. And then Crow. And yeah. That is it for this structure deck opening for the legendary Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D'S. Overall, pretty great. A lot of nice new cards. Really liking the token cards right here. All looking pretty great. We have all the chibi version of their ace deck monsters. For Stardust, Black Wing, and Black Rose. All of them pretty good. Overall, yeah. Overall, not a bad structure deck. You get 3 decks, 3 upgraded decks, which I know very well. You could probably play out of, if you want to go into tournament, you could probably play these and do okay. I won't say do decently well, we probably do okay. For sure, Yusei's one, you could probably do the best, since it's probably the more meta one that can viable. Black Wing is always a rogue deck that you could probably use. Akiza's Black Rose Dragon deck is still also viable as well. It's very damaging, especially when you are able to summon Ruby Rose and keep your opponent down. Overall, pretty great. A structure deck, the price for this is like around, I think like around 35 to 40 bucks. It's very expensive, so it is a thing of like depending on how you want it. I mean, your friend, and also if you're a particular fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D'S, I am. So the structure deck I decided to take on because I'm a fan of the series. Overall, pretty great. It's around 40 bucks overall if you decide to go buy in the stores, depending on where stores. I went to Walmart for this one, so it was 40 bucks there. I know some places kind of price them a little bit higher. I do know sometimes GameStop probably prices cards a little bit much more higher than regular stores, but yeah, overall pretty great. Yeah, and if you like the video, please consider liking, share, and subscribe. As always, we appreciate it, folks. And as always, have a nice day. This is Pyron signing out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.